Welcome back, everybody. Like John said, I'm Don. I'm going to be showing you the more in-depth look at the benefits of a 4.5 Edgebander, as well as the main differences between a 4.4 and a 4.5. One of the main differences between it, actually the only difference between it, is our corner rounding system. 4.5 comes with a dual motor corner rounder with dual radiuses. A 4.4 comes with a single motor corner rounder, runs at 11 meters per minute. With ours in this one, a 4.5, it runs at 14 meters per minute. Okay? So the first thing I want to show you with our more in-depth look is our controller. Our controller has program functions, which are all saved. So for example, if I load a 1 mil program, you see all the yellow that pops up? That is every single change that is made in that actual program selection. Another great aspect of this machine is its maintenance log. Our maintenance log reminds you of every single maintenance aspect this machine needs to stay happy and healthy throughout the course of its life. Whenever one expires, it will give you a message up top reminding you to do whatever maintenance prompt it reminds you of. Now, our in-feed fence, 28.5 inches from our stop, which stops you from feeding a board prematurely. Right here, notice how long it is, and it can hold a board of this size. Made of solid steel, sitting on 2 THK rails with a servo motor inside. Right here we have our pre-mill unit. 2 pre-mill heads. They rotate, one rotates clockwise, the other counterclockwise. They are inserts or bits. They are diamond tipped, so they will last a very long time. One cuts in this way, the other cuts in this way, just to prevent blowout of our board as it runs through. Now our next station, which I like to call the heart of our Edgebander, is our gluing unit. Our QA65 glue pot, or HOMAG glue pot, is capable of processing EVA, which gives us a standard glue line, but it can also process PUR, which gives us a nice, tighter, and cleaner glue line. Right here with our heater core, this is for our EDGETEQ or our zero edge edge banding. Now, in today's world with COVID and diseases and whatnot, PUR and EDGETEQ seal our board, making them not only moisture resistant, but chemical resistant as well. Sealing all sides of it so that it can withhold from moisture of any type. Now, next up, we have, well, before we forget, we have our servo motor on our pressure zone, which is responsible for pressing our banding up against our board. Another adjustment made through our controller. Here we have our dual end trim motor system. This is our rear end trimmer, and this is our front end trimmer. Both are capable of trimming flush as well as a bevel, or I can have one do flush and the other do a bevel, interchangeable between, with an overhang to leave meat for our corner rounding downstream. Here on our top and bottom trimming system, you'll notice 2 servo motors right here and here. This is responsible for adjusting our shoe and our profile depth in and out. You will also notice that I have cylinders here and here. These 2 are responsible for adjusting the tilt and pitch of my motor to expose a different portion of the blade without having to do it manually. Now, one thing I would like to show you is it actually doing that. So instead of manually switching my station in and out, opening the hood, stopping the machine, I can change everything through the push of a button. Now Now notice how easy it was to transition from one radius to another and back to a flush radius. Took a total of 15 seconds to go through every single option. All done through our controller up there with servo motors helping us. Now, the main difference between a 4.4 to 4.5, as we said, is our corner rounding system. So in our 4.5, we have a dual motor corner rounding system. These are what we call soft touch corner rounders. When this station is actually assembled in Germany, they're tested with cardboard around a board, and as it rounds, they adjust it so that if that motor indents the cardboard at any point, we know that it's too much. They adjust it so that it can round without damaging or denting any cardboard. For anybody that runs any sensitive material, acrylic, texture, peel coat, that is a great feature for you guys here, okay? Next up, we have our profile scraping station. Notice a servo motor here and a servo motor here. Like our corner rounding and our top and bottom trimming, it is dual radiused, so I have two index positions that I can switch to through the controller. Now, I've been doing this for quite some time now. I still cannot tell if I've turned a bolt exactly 1/100th of a millimeter. With a servo motor, you have that capability of precision. As we explained before with programs, every single adjustment that is made through our servo motors becomes saved in our programs, so that way we can transition between certain bandings and materials much faster and easier than ever before. Next up, flat scrapers. There's not a whole lot to them. They are a flat blade responsible for just removing any excess glue or squeeze out that might happen from the board. That is not a job of the profile scraper. A flat blade does the job much better. And last but not least, we have our buffing unit, which is solely responsible for giving any edge banding a shine. We want our boards to come out with a nice, clean, and crisp edge, as well as a shine all the way around. That's it for all. Thank you for your time. Any questions, please feel free to reach out to any sales staff. Have a great day.